my life.
Yep. Ciao, everybody, and welcome back to the Bianconerizzone live show today. Today is Tuesday, September 28th, 2021. And I know there are some Champions League games on right now. So if you're watching those as we talk, we're probably doing the same. Who knows? Today with me is, of course, we're doing the pregame show for our Champions League game tomorrow against Chelsea. Alejandro Foncello, what's going on, buddy?
Nothing.
Are you watching the games? That way you can't answer me quick enough?
No, I'm opening the chat. I'm opening the chat.
Yeah, we do know Man City and PSG are playing right now. We do know Atletico and Milan are playing. We know these big games are on, and I'm sure you guys will update us in the chat, as well as they're probably on our phones right now. Who knows? But today, our main focus is on match day 2 for us in the Champions League against Chelsea. We're going to go over what Allegri said today and Chiellini said today in their press conference, how we could potentially line up. We'll get the coaches board out later on, of course, special on our show, and any other murmurings that have been bandied about. Also, we're going to go over Chelsea's injuries because Tuchel laid a bomb out on us, and he said that there's 4 main players that are not playing or that are not even available tomorrow. I'm not going to say it's good news, but because you always want to play best on best. But since we're missing some players, I think Messi just scored. Yeah, Messi just scored.
Okay.
But if we're not going to be at our best, I'm not complaining that Chelsea won't be at their full tilt as well.
No.
So when you guys as you guys watch, don't forget to like the video. It always helps us. It's always supporting us. It's going to help us grow as a channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, and click the bell icon for more content that is surely to come. So first things first for you, Ale. With those 4, I'll say the big 4 players that are going to be out for Chelsea. I'm going to say, and then I'm going to ask you, pick 2 of them that scare you the most, that you're relieved that they're not playing tomorrow. So Conte's not playing, Pulisic is not playing. What's his name? Mount is not playing, and one more.
James.
Yeah. Out of those 4, pick 2 of those that are the most scary for you, or that you're the most relieved that they're not playing tomorrow.
It's Conte and James, for me.
It's Conte and James?
Yeah,
okay.
Because
explain the James one.
Because Pulisic is very inconsistent ever since he joined.
Fair.
Ever since he joined Chelsea, and Mount is not playing good ever since the Euros. So. Even if he was fit, I don't think he was starting, to be honest. So.
Oh, really?
No,
okay.
Because he's not playing good. I mean, he's having a very bad start to the season. He's not playing like he was playing last season. So that's why I say James, because he can whip in a ball just almost up to perfection. And with Lukaku up there, I think
anything could happen, right?
Yeah. So I would say James and Conte at this moment in time.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. So looking back on that, and how is that going to affect their 3-4-3 setup? Because we know Chelsea like to set up in a 3-4-3 under Tuchel since Tuchel took over. Reece James was the wide right midfielder in the 4, correct?
Yeah.
The midfield 4. So now Tuchel has a decision to make. Does he start?
Chilwell.
No, on the right.
On the right, no.
No, it would be Odoi. Is he going to start Hudson Odoi in a big Champions League game?
I think he will.
Or is he going to start Azpilicueta?
Oh.
Right, because he trusts Azpilicueta more.
But he's playing. He's playing Hudson a lot the last few weeks.
Okay. And if that's the case, then he's probably getting more trust out of Hudson Odoi.
Yeah, a bit out of nowhere, because I forgot he was still at Chelsea, to be honest. But he's playing well.
Yeah, for sure. Because remember, he was rumored to go to Bayern Munich a couple of years ago, right? Yeah, so it's nice to see him getting a chance. Because my dad likes to watch Chelsea a lot, so I used to watch them a bit, here and there as well. Because obviously, as a Sampdoria fan, you don't have much to cheer about. But I watched Chelsea quite a bit over the years, and. I've always liked Hudson Odoi, and I've never thought he got his chance, but now apparently he's getting his chances. So maybe he starts tomorrow.
I also think maybe Loftus-Cheek is starting.
No way, really?
Yeah, because the last few weeks he's playing some decent minutes and he's playing very good. Even against City when he came on, he was one, I don't want to say he changed life, but he was one of the bright sparks compared to the other 10 out there. So I wouldn't be surprised if he starts him.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, that's a blast from the past as well, because he's been out on so many loans. It's weird that he wasn't sent on a loan again or sold even. But we'll get into how Chelsea could line up a little bit later. But like let's first talk about the press conferences and what Allegri said and what Chiellini had to say. So we know for sure that Allegri said today Danilo starting, Alexandro starting, Szczesny starting, and Locatelli starting.
He didn't say Danilo.
So those.
He said Locatelli.
I thought he said Danilo. The Juventus account said Danilo.
Really? Because I watched press conference. He said Locatelli, Sandro, and Szczesny.
Well, you know what? Then the Juventus account's wrong. And bianconerizone is always right.
Because I remember before the Sampdoria game, a journalist from the Gazzetta dello Sport, he asked something. Post game, sorry. And Allegri said, I will give you 3 names on Tuesday. And today the same journalist asked Allegri, you will give me 3 names. He said, and Allegri said, did I say that? And the journalist said, yeah. He said, okay, I will give you Szczesny, Locatelli, and Sandro, which, I mean, was expected.
Yeah, those are the obvious ones. He's not sugarcoating anything there. But yeah, okay. So I write Danilo's name from the Juventus account. So whatever, might be a 4th. I was gonna say, if Danilo is a starter, then you can almost guarantee that Cuadrado's playing right midfield in the 4-4-2.
I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah.
If Danilo is starting.
Something. Yeah, that's something that we discussed yesterday. We're like, it has to be. With
Dybala
we need some attacking. Yeah, we need some attacking threats. He went on in this press conference about Rabiot. So talk about that.
Yeah, no, he said that. No, he basically said he should be, because someone asked him, "Are you mad on Rabiot or disappointed?" And he said he should be disappointed with himself because he has the quality to score more goals, to do much better than what he's doing. Then he was pulling up stats, like he was asking how many goals did he score since he joined Juventus, and some journalist just yelled the number, and he was like, "Yeah, that's not good. He needs to do better." And which we all said, even Pirlo said it.
We all know that. We all know that goals from midfield or goal contributions even from midfield is scarce in this team. So he's not wrong. It's just funny. I like how he's like, it's okay to be constructively criticize your players.
Yeah.
In the media as well. It doesn't, like, he's just speaking the truth.
Yeah.
And that's fine in my opinion. He's not saying he's shit. He's not saying
no.
Yeah.
But he's stating
he just needs to do more.
He's stating the obvious, because you see it when at times he's just too powerful for his opponents, and just with basically 2-3 steps he's like gone. He's gone. And then once he's in front of goal, he struggles. So we saw that.
Yeah.
Also, Gabriel is saying, I'm pretty sure he said Danilo will play. In another question, he said the chances are high. So you can take that as a yes, but with Allegri, you can also take that with De Chilio starting.
Yeah. honestly, man. We won't know until we see, like I always say, Agresti's tweet an hour before the game starts.
Yeah.
So we'll see in that at that moment in time. But also, for now, we have a little inkling of what's happening.
He said,
and continue.
He said, I will decide tomorrow. And for once, I believe him, because there's not one report there's also not one report with an expected lineup, so nobody really knows at the moment. I mean, usually at this time, Allegri. Romeo has put out a predicted lineup, and even Sky they're sticking with the lineup they predicted at 10 a.m. today, which is basically garbage.
Yeah.
So
because, like you said, he has no idea, because he doesn't even know what he has.
No, I think he knows like 8 players.
Okay.
So, but he needs,
and then he'll wake up tomorrow and be like, all right, here we go.
Yeah, because I think once Evra said it also, that Allegri gave the lineup the day before, and then a few hours before the game he changed it. So players that were expected to start we're just being benched out of nowhere. So
yeah,
with Allegri, I would say he doesn't know.
Yeah, and I think we've come to expect that, especially because we know we've been around Max Allegri now for, I think this is his 6th year, and we know the situation with our team. So as a fan, you're like, yeah, I get it. I get what he's talking about. I get what he's thinking. I understand where he's coming from. It is what it is at this point, where you don't have a strong squad to begin with. Your 2 best attacking players are out. And again, I always say it is what it is, but this is literally, it is what it is.
1-1 Milan. What a goal.
Atletico scored?
Yeah.
So did they bring on some attackers at least?
Griezmann scored.
They brought him on.
They brought out everybody on. Whole squad.
Yeah. That makes me so sad when you see Atletico squad and then you see what they started out with today. It's horrible. But whatever. We move on. What did Chiellini have to say today? Anything special? Just just keep just the same captain speak.
Yeah, a bit. But wait, I wrote it down because the interesting thing he said was that a win tomorrow could be, like we said, very big for this team.
Yeah.
Because like we know, all know, we're not in a positive moment.
Correct.
And when you're out with all those starters and you still can pull off a win against European champion, if that's not a motivation, nothing will motivate you this season. Then you will keep on going with the same, how do you say it, mentality, the same up and down results, performances. So yeah. And also the first thing he said was tomorrow will be the easiest game to play and prepare. He opened he opened his press conference with that, saying like, you don't need to prepare for these games.
Yeah, for him, that's exactly what he would say though. That's something like that. He was probably like that in the final against England. But then he's like, I know what I have to do. I know exactly what I have to do.
Yeah, but then a journalist asked him. He said, "How will the young players do tomorrow?" And he said, because it's Champions League big game, he said, I think only Locatelli has never played Champions League. All the rest play Champions League. So it's like, that's not a thing.
Yeah, they're used to it. Yeah.
Which I agree with. I mean, like I said, they're not young players anymore. We don't have. I don't say Locatelli's not old, or he's not, or Chiesa's not old, but they won a European championship like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
So
there's no room for this inexperienced garbage.
You can't say
that's not an excuse.
Yeah, you cannot say they're not experienced. Oh my God, they're crumbling under the pressure. Locatelli took a penalty in the semi-final. He missed, so he knows what pressure is. Yeah. Chiesa basically dragged the Italy team in the last 3 games to victories, so he knows what pressure is. So yeah.
No, for sure.
I'm happy he replied with no, basically no.
Yeah. That's funny. Somebody asked, I think Gabriel said, will Chiellini start? Yeah, usually when he's doing the press conferences, he's starting.
But Chiellini, Allegri, because someone asked again for De Ligt. He said, so De Ligt is not starting? And he said, he said,
let's go. Hold on. Go ahead. You explain your
rant. So someone asked...
You don't want to go on your rant yet?
Someone asked him, so De Ligt is not starting? And he said, he's one of the... So he and Bonucci are one of the things I'm still thinking about. So it's not sure who's starting.
He's debating it still. Do you think that's bullshit, or do you think that he's actually thinking that? I'm smelling a hint of BS.
Yeah, the same. Why? Because Bonucci can play out from the back. And against Chelsea, if you're with your back against the wall, and
you have to unlock them.
Yeah, and our midfielders are not on it, you need Bonucci. I understand that part of thinking, but I mean, it's Milan. It's Napoli. It's
Milan.
Was he benched against Milan?
Yeah, he didn't play against Milan. He came on as a sub against Napoli.
Okay, yeah. So that's Napoli, Milan, and Chelsea now. That's for me, that's a statement.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
It's clear and obvious he's not playing the biggest games. And that's, to me, very worrying. Because he's ready.
Yeah.
I mean, because I see a narrative on Twitter among fans saying he's not ready. This is the biggest bullshit I've ever saw in my life.
Yep.
He played a semi-final with Ajax, being the captain. He was a captain when he was 18 and basically played the Europa League final against
Man United.
So he is ready. I mean,
yep.
I don't know where this narrative is coming from.
It's probably due to some protection. Like they're saying, oh, he's not ready, blah, 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 which is stupid. And it's probably some haters, obviously. Like some people are saying Bastoni's better than De Ligt still.
Yeah, that's
like those people are it's crazy. You know what I mean? It's those type of people. The people who are making excuses for him are just trying to like hide behind a wall, saying, oh, "Okay, Allegri's trying to baby him," and they're on board with that. But like, it's not like.
But this is
like you said, he needs to start.
Yeah, this is his third season. I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, to me, it doesn't make sense. And
I swear he started all the big games live. I'm pretty sure he hit against Barcelona last year. Did he not?
Yeah.
Like,
but he needs to.
Crazy.
I mean, also for himself. I mean, people will say, "Yeah, it's okay," but imagine being the Ligt and you being dropped in every big game there is.
Yeah. It's not like confidence that goes low. It's just like, what the hell am I doing here?
Yeah, you wouldn't be happy. Nobody would be happy. But I mean, if Bernardeschi gets dropped or McKennie, they will understand why.
Yeah.
You know, but when you're being dropped and you're the caliber player that you are, which the Ligt is, it's frustrating.
You're a European golden boy. You're a former captain, like you said, at a Champions League semi-final quality. What happened in your game?
What a save. Jesus Christ. So yeah, no. Yeah, I would be pissed if he's not starting. I don't care what people say.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's.
Where were we? Talking about De Ligt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So if De Ligt does, we're talking about mistakes. If he does make a mistake, like the last two games he's played against Sampdoria and Spezia, they've conceded 4 goals in those 2 games, correct?
Yeah.
Not obviously, none of them are directly his fault, but he's still a part of that group defensively. So no one's questioning him right now. But why? This is what I mean. It's pinpoint. It's nitpicking at this point. So if he does make a mistake against Chelsea and it's one mistake, who cares? Let him play.
Yeah. Also, this comment
doesn't matter.
It's hard to displace one of those two when they are so good together, and Bonucci is so important with our vertical play, which I said he is important, and I understand that part in certain games. But Chiellini, I mean, knock on wood that it's not happening, but we know it's happening. He will pick up an injury at some point. Yeah, and Bonucci is playing. It's his 8th straight start, and he's starting with.
That's what I mean. Yep.
And he's starting with Italy. That's, I mean, I don't say that's bad man management, but you can smell problems coming our way.
Yep.
You can just feel it. Something's happening, so you need to rotate.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, and why not have the 2 rock solid studs at the back? Why not have that for a game against the European champions?
Yeah.
It's not like De Ligt sucks with the ball at his feet either. He's came from Ajax. He's a Dutch footballer.
No, he can play it out from the back. I mean, This
is what I mean.
It's not like Bonucci, but he can play out from the back.
Yeah.
That's a penalty for Atletico. Yeah.
So Atletico got one, or?
Yeah, he's given it.
Apparently, Sheriff is winning against Real Madrid again.
Again? I was watching that game. They were playing good.
Did Cristiano get another assist?
I don't know. I'm not watching anymore.
Oh, Liverpool won 5-1. Oh, Sheriff actually won.
Oh my god.
Like, that game's over.
Oh, that's a penalty for Milan. 100%. For Atletico, 100%. What the hell is he doing? Oh my god. Kalulu.
Yeah, a lot of upsets today. Club Brugge beat Leipzig, or on the verge of beating Leipzig.
Yeah.
Sheriff beat Real Madrid.
What the
crazy
hell?
Results so far today.
What the hell was Kalulu thinking? And he's complaining. He just stops the ball with his hands, with his arm. Like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Kalulu.
So, yeah, De Ligt needs to play for me. I hope he's playing.
From the start. Yeah.
Yeah, from the start. If not, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna cry if Chiellini and Brunch are starting. It's not like Rugani is starting. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Still have 2 European center backs.
Yeah.
2 European champion center backs.
It's not like it's a downgrade, but it's just the importance of De Ligt playing these games.
Yeah.
And
it's the message that's being sent to him and being sent to the other players.
Yeah. And I think Sheriff, someone is asking Sheriff's from Moldavia, no? Or something like that?
Yeah, Moldova. Yeah.
Moldova, yeah. So, yeah, that's...
So funny story about Moldova, or that team in particular. They're like in a state where it's not really recognized in Europe.
Yeah. Russia doesn't... Yeah, but I'm not into politics, but I mean...
Yeah. Crazy though. Whatever. That's a nice story. But we move on. We're doing a preview for the Champions League game tomorrow, match day 2 for Juventus against Chelsea. It is a home game. We are begging fans to come, apparently, still.
Yeah, that's
not a good look.
That's embarrassing. Also because the stadiums are opening to 75.
75%, you said today?
Yeah, 75.
Yeah, that's what you said today.
But if you
not a good look.
If you can't even fill up a stadium at 50% capacity against Chelsea, then something is wrong. I mean, team performances, but I think ticket prices at this moment in time, the stadium is dead. The atmosphere is not there. The club is, because I'm going to the stadium often. Okay, I'm not going this season because it's a mess with COVID.
Yeah, because you have to quarantine after, because you gotta go back to Belgium.
No, I don't need to quarantine. But
no?
No, I don't need to quarantine, but with the green pass and all those things.
Yeah.
It's just not fun. You need to wear a mask. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
In the stadium. So I'm not going. But when I'm going, it's... Wait, I went when the first time I went to the stadium was in their second season? When the stadium was open.
Stadium?
Yeah. So it was more relaxed. You can go in. It was okay. You can... Now when you're going into the stadium, it's like you're basically charging a flight. You're going on a flight. That's how they control. You need to go to scanners. You need to give up everything.
Yeah.
Check. It's not. There's no family feeling anymore. Atletico scored Suarez. So yeah, it's a bigger issue than COVID and then ticket prices and everything.
Have you looked at the ticket prices at all? Have you looked at any prices?
They dropped a bit, and that's basically
they dropped a bit
because Ronaldo left. That's it.
Yeah,
that's the truth. Because the last game I went to was against Milan when Ronaldo was taking off and Dybala came home and he scored.
Oh yeah.
And I paid 150 euros for a ticket.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
And the season
before.
Where'd
you sit though?
Almost at I would say close to the away end, just halfway through the stadium. So
okay, so decent tickets.
Yeah, but the season. A few months before I went to Cagliari at home and I paid 135 for a ticket. So.
Oh my god! So it doesn't matter about opponent, eh?
Yeah. So for many people, that's just too much.
Dude, that's like $270 Canadian.
Yeah, but
that's $300 Canadian.
If you need to go with a family member or your wife or your kids.
Yeah.
That's not possible to pay anymore for many people. No. Also, it's not a big city, and also the majority of the city are Torino fans. That's the reality.
Exactly.
So I think Agnelli is just not understanding.
He's lost the plot here.
Yeah, he's losing the plot a bit. I think he's.
Yeah.
It's Torino. It's not London. I mean, it's not even Milan. It's not even Milano.
Exactly.
So, many fans at the stadium are not from Turin. They're from basically the south.
Do you see that one comment from Johnny Franks? He paid 450 euros for Juve Napoli.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That's 900 Canadian dollars.
I mean, I think he overpaid that. It was not like directly from Juve.
But still,
yeah. But it's not okay. It's not. How do you say it? It's not No,
it's not a good spot right
it's
now,
not
is it?
accessible
Like, I know,
for families.
yeah,
It's
I know Agnelli's trying to get more money because it's a company and then they need more money. But like, at the same time, he's losing money because he's not selling all the seats.
Yeah.
You drop the price by like $45 or 45 euros maybe, and then seats start to fill up more, and you get that money back. Crazy.
He's missing it. So yeah.
Oh, Johnny Franks had to pay outside sources. That makes sense.
Okay, yeah. So.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, it is what it is, right?
So the atmosphere again.
It's gonna be shit.
It's gonna be
most
shit.
Likely.
Yeah. 100%.
But we move on. Hopefully, like tomorrow. Hopefully, Agnelli. Oh, he's always at the games, but he'll see what's going on here.
He knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
He must know.
Because even the players are saying, they're not saying we missed those group of fans, but they're saying the atmosphere is not the same, basically.
Yeah. Allegri said. I think Allegri said that today. Did he not?
Yeah, he said something
in the press conference.
He said a few days ago. He said when you got booed at halftime. He said something like it's weird that people are doing that.
Yeah.
Which is weird at halftime being booed by your own. I mean, you see that in American sports, but in European sports, you don't see that very often. I mean, at halftime.
Agnelli wants an American sports vibe, so he's getting mad at least.
Just the money is missing.
Yeah. Okay, so we previewed. You did your Laurent. We talked about the ticket money and how it's all going to shit right now for Agnelli. Let's get into what we presume our lineup will be. So I'm going to let you set up your little coaching board, and I'm going to ramble on a bit. We're basing this lineup on how we think Allegri is going to line up, what we know about him, and what little information he's given us. We definitely know it's going to be a 4-4-2 because at this point we're going to go with the mantra: if it ain't Baroque, don't fix it. But it's still kind of broken.
It's broken,
but it's the best we got. Yeah. So obviously we're going to stick the Polish goalkeeper Wojciech Szczesny in net because he was the one that was confirmed.
Yeah, I mean,
it's pretty obvious at this point too because
he's the goalkeeper.
Yeah. Don't even mention Perrine anymore because it doesn't matter who's in net. Mental mistakes, we're going to concede goals regardless. I think left back, it was confirmed that it was Alexandro. I think that's what we said off the top.
Yeah, he's playing left back.
Now, do you want to put the center backs as what you think they're going to be, or are you going to put the center backs that are that they're going to be?
No, what I know.
What you know, yeah.
Expect.
So we got our two European champion center backs side by side once again in a massive match against an English opposition. And then our right back, we are going to assume, and we're going to we probably know it's Danilo. Yeah. So we're going to slot the Brazilian fullback there. Two Italian center backs, two Brazilian fullbacks. You'd think that's always a good mix, but mental mistakes lead to goals against. Now for the right midfielder, we're going to put Quadrado in because that's what's needed at this point.
Yeah.
We need him to play. We need a creative outlet somehow. A guy who used to play for Chelsea, funny enough.
Yeah.
He had a short spell there.
Because he was on loan. He wanted to join Juventus, but
the whole time.
That's why he wanted to. We didn't pay the money, and then he just came on a very cheap deal.
You're just throwing on Bentancur right away.
Yeah,
he's gonna
playing.
get his.
He's playing.
Oh my god.
Because Allegri said he cannot basically dictate play for us unless he's playing
Locatelli has to do it.
He's playing with Locatelli. So Rabiot just came back. Ramsey is out. McKennie is not good enough. So well, that's all we have.
This is the situation we're in. So obviously we're going to throw Locatelli beside Bentancur because apparently to Allegri he unlocks Bentancur, or at least he allows him to play better, which I agree with.
No,
as long as he's not the main guy collecting the ball, fine.
Yeah.
So we put another European champion winner against English opposition. It's always nice to say that and keep saying that. And might as well throw another one out on the left.
Yeah, he's sorry.
There it is. Now we got 4 in the lineup. Great. So we got Freddie Church out wide. And then up top we got Keane and
Okay. I think Bernardeschi is starting after the press conference.
You think Bernardeschi is starting?
Yeah. I mean, because he was just hyping him up.
Yeah.
Saying he wait, I need to have the correct quotes, otherwise.
Yeah, read the quote for everyone to hear, because people are going to be baffled by you sticking Bernardeschi right beside Keane there.
wait, let me... I cannot even find Bernardeschi. Okay.
Gabriel S says, Kulu surely must start. Oh, Gabriel. Are you in for a nice surprise?
Wait, so Allegri said, let me check.
Yeah. Wait, before you say that, you know that in FIFA where you can, in Ultimate Team, where you can like change a player's position?
Yeah.
So like Bernardeschi goes from like attacking mid to center forward to striker. You're wasting all the freaking chemistry cards.
Yeah. So he said, first of all, he said he played a great game against Sampdoria, and then he said he has great untapped potential. He gets a shot in a certain way, so basically on goal, and attacks in a certain way. The certain
untapped
way
potential at 27 years old.
But the certain way is he doesn't attack at all. That's a certain way. He's just, I mean, wow. I mean,
hold on. By the way, we got 5 or 6 Italians starting there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But wait, I'm not saying he needs to basically burn Bernardeschi to the ground in his press conference, but he also doesn't need to say this, because this is delusional.
Yeah, no,
it's delusional.
Yeah, you say this stuff behind closed doors to him. You say like, hey, yeah, Bernard or Fede, you're gonna go up top tomorrow. You're gonna do some good stuff. I like how you shoot the ball on net.
He doesn't shoot. He doesn't shoot. Oh my god. Well, he also said,
but like we don't hate Bernardeschi. He's just a meme player at this point. That's what he is.
Yeah.
To us, well, to me and Ale, at least. Obviously, people have their own opinions on him. We think of him as not good enough and as the meme player, the banter player at this point.
Yeah. Also, he said something in the lines of he works hard. He understands the positioning he needs to take when the opposition is in possession, which, yeah, I will agree on that part, but that's it.
It's another excuse to have a pack the midfield.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at.
So if he's playing, Keane is on his own. He's on his own tomorrow.
For sure.
If Bernardeschi starts, he's on his own. Because like I said, if he needs to play against Rudiger, he's shying away from Rudiger. Even if that's not basically the assignment, he will do that.
Yeah. Like, oh man. It's going to be a tough watch tomorrow. Like, it was going to be tough regardless because of just the two styles that these teams both play. It's going to be frustrating to watch. But now, if you have a guy, if you're starting a non-striker at striker, you might as well just change the formation and say we're packing the midfield.
Yeah.
Because that's what it says to me there. Like I said, he's not directly playing beside Keane at all.
No.
Even if Kulusevski was there, he wouldn't really play beside Keane, but at least he'd be close enough. I don't think Bernardeschi's going to be close enough to him.
No, he's not.
At all.
Because he's not that type of player, naturally.
No.
So, and also Keane is not that type of player. So.
No.
I mean, if you look at that. If you look at that lineup, you're not playing with a number 9. You are playing with. I don't know. I think Keane is gonna be basically coming towards Chiesa, a bit like McKennie was doing with Dybala in the second game, I think. No, against Empoli.
Yeah, against Empoli. Yeah, second game.
So he was dropping back. I don't know. He was lost, and I think that will happen again tomorrow at some way.
For sure.
Because
and it's going to be even more of a focal point because
Yeah.
You'll see it's Chelsea. Like, they're missing good players, but they still have Jorginho and Kovacic.
Yeah.
They still
also
have
the
center backs. They still have Thiago Silva.
They have Havertz.
Like, Thiago Silva, yeah, they have Havertz in the midfield as well.
Lukaku.
They'll have, they have Lukaku up top.
Yeah. Okay, midfield. I mean, they're stacked.
Specifically speaking about midfielders, Jorginho, Kovacic. I love Kovacic as a player.
Yeah.
Havertz, like you said, he'll drop in and collect the ball. I think if Timo Werner does start in the dropping off the forward, he won't be more of a midfielder. He'll be more closer to Lukaku, which is also scary because Timo Werner's fast as shit, even though he sucks at shooting.
Yeah.
But he's very good off the ball. And against Bonucci and Chiellini, that's scary.
Yeah.
We just gotta hope he continues to miss his chances because.
Yeah, he's he's a bit like.
Morata.
Yeah, he's very.
Yeah, for sure.
He's very I don't know. He's
useful.
Yeah, he's very useful. But he misses.
It's just Morata scores more.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. That we say someone scores more than Morata, like, on more chances. So
yeah.
Whatever.
But I'm not saying Bernardeschi is starting. I'm just going off.
He's suggesting it going off of what Allegri's press conference was today, what the rumor mill has been saying. There's obviously a reason why he said I can play striker after the Sampdoria game.
Yeah.
There's reasons why.
I mean,
there's white smoke here.
It's not like, I'm not saying if Kulusevski starts, it's all of a sudden, much, much better.
Yeah.
But I think it's slightly better because he can play that role. Bernardeschi, no.
He's been in a position before where he's played there, and I think. But I saw a comment saying Kulusevski's on the bench because he can be brought in as a sub.
No.
Yes, but
but
at the same time, Kulusevski, he won't catch up to the pace of the game.
He's not that
kind of player.
Yeah, he's not that impact player like put on Chiesa. He will spin.
He's
going
to catch up to the speed of play right away and go.
He's not that player.
So, no, he's not.
So.
Yeah.
I never liked Kulusevski as a sub, to be honest. I think I said it before.
No, because
if the game is on,
he slows.
If you're winning the game 2-0 or something like that, then okay, he will do his thing. But if you are chasing the game, then no. I think that he did it one time against Verona last season. He came on and he scored. Was it Verona? Yeah, it was Verona.
Yes.
After that game, he basically all his subs are a bit dodgy.
Yeah. I see a comment saying who's the referee tomorrow. It's Jesus Gil, or Gil, Gil, or whatever you want to say. Spanish referee, obviously Spanish crew. So there's that information. So we have our 4-4-2, clear as day. How can Chelsea exploit it? How can we stop Chelsea in a 3-4-3?
No, okay. I think we would like.
I know, double-ended question, but
we will
pick which one you want to go with first.
Wait, how to stop Chelsea is basically overload the midfield, which I think is
pack the midfield.
Yeah, what will happen because I don't see Bernardeschi playing as a striker.
It's exactly what we've been saying.
So off the ball, he will just drop in very deep.
Right beside. He's gonna hold hands with Locatelli or Bentancur.
Yeah. So I think it's gonna be a very close game. I will be shocked if there will be many goals.
No, yeah, I was like, I'm saying I said 0-0 or 1-0 for one of the teams.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Because if it's an open game, we have a chance, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But if it's
we got the players for it.
Yeah, but if it's a close game, then you need to be on point at the back and just take the one chance that's coming your way. That's basically it.
Yeah.
That's what Chelsea does in many games.
Yeah.
And that's what we will need to do, which is a bit scary going off Keane's form because he's missing
some sitters.
Yeah. And Bernardeschi, well, he never scores. So that's that. Like I said.
Yeah.
Okay, I will keep that for the prediction or something like that.
Yeah. Save it for the end. We got about 10 or 15 minutes or so left, and we'll we got a troll in our ranks. Football Cinema talking about Delit.
Yeah, that's great as you want to go. Just Only Barca doesn't have 150
Yeah, they're kind of like
million euro.
they're like in billion of dollars of debt. Yeah, regardless. Okay, so one way I can see Chelsea exploiting us is if Havertz is having a game, because he can drop into those spaces in between Locatelli and Bentancur, and he's starting to reach that potential that he's been highly rated. You know what I mean? Because his first couple months at Chelsea, he was off the pace a bit, but now he's starting to move and grow. Scored the big Champions League winner, scored for Germany in the Euro Cup a couple times, and he's just blossoming into a great player. And he's scary because he's tall. He can score in all different sorts of ways. He can play make. He can pick the ball up in dangerous areas. He's a good player. I like him.
Yeah, I think he's overpriced, but that's not his fault. But he's playing well. Playing well.
And the saving grace is Chiellini is going up against Lukaku for us. So I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, someone asked that in the press conference.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Someone asked him in the press conference, like, are you looking forward to playing Lukaku once again? And he said, like, it's more of a team effort, something in those lines. So, which I agree on. It's not just...
Yeah, obviously, it's not just him, but he's a main reason why.
Yeah.
Oh man. Do you see, if Hudson-Odoi does get to start as the right wing back, do you see him posing a threat against 2017 Sandro?
He shouldn't.
He shouldn't, right? That's what I'm saying.
He shouldn't, but if it's 2070 Sandro, then Hudson-Odoi has a problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But yeah, I don't know. It shouldn't be a problem. I mean, it's not something we need to look at and like, oh my god, how is Sandro gonna cope with Hudson-Odoi? I mean, there are bigger issues with that Chelsea team.
No, for sure. I think on the flanks we are stronger. I think on the left, I think it's Alonso will start, or Chilwell, which I think our guys are better on the right. Right? What do you think?
Wait, what did you say?
I said on the right flank we have Danilo and Cuadrado, and I think they're way better than Chilwell, Alonso, whoever they're going to throw out there. I think we have a chance to exploit them on the wings.
Yeah, I don't think Chilwell is that good. That's for one thing already. He's not playing this season. But Alonso's having a great start to the season. Yeah. So he's a very weird player.
I'm not scared of Alonso though. Yeah.
No, but he can whip in a ball.
Yeah. No, he can definitely.
But the defensively,
we just gotta close down that space.
Defensively, he's not good.
Yeah.
He's very.
I like Cuadrado. I like that Cuadrado matchup.
Yeah, it's like he's walking on stealth sometimes. He's very clumsy.
It's like Bambi, like a deer. So baby deer.
Cuadrado should have not a field day, but it should be a favorable matchup for him. But the problem,
he'll have a field day if we have the ball.
I said I wanted to keep that for the prediction, but I think Cuadrado is the key tomorrow because he's not playing good the last 3 games. Ever since he came back from Colombia, from international, he's not up to it. But I expect him to be up to it tomorrow and just do what Cuadrado does in the biggest game, show up with a goal or an assist. That's what I expect from Cuadrado tomorrow.
If he brings out like a 9 out of 10 performance, I'm cementing him as a Juve legend. He's that close already for me. He's so close.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
So
he's
like
very
I said,
clutch.
we have to dictate play though in order for us to get him on the ball into those situations, and that's going to be hard. And then once you beat Alonso, then you have Rudiger sliding over, and that's where they're so effective defensively because they have all these. They're very well drilled, and they move together very well in defensive shape. Rudiger slides over, Thiago Silva slides over. Then I guess Christensen might start, or Azpilicueta will start right center back, depending who starts right wing back. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
It's just a well-oiled machine. It's like they're 8 to 10 yards apart on their ropes. It's nice. If you like defense, go watch them play because they're very good.
Yeah, They are.
And not to mention that Mendy's, if you get past them, Mendy's a great shot stopper as well.
Yeah, yes.
So, but it's going to be a great game. It's always nice to see two top European giants play each other, especially Champions League night. Nothing beats it. Honestly, nothing beats it a night like tomorrow night. It is a 3 p.m. kickoff, my Eastern Standard Time. So I think that's 9 you guys' time.
Yeah, 9.
Yeah, 9 p.m. your guys' time. And listen, I was pessimistic yesterday. And after I heard that Morata and Dybala were out, then I listened to the press conference. I saw what Tuchel had to say. All those dudes are out. I still think Chelsea has an advantage in midfield, obviously. Yeah. They have better attackers, obviously. Yeah. They're more well-drilled as a unit currently. But we do have a chance. We have quality still. We still have Cuadrado out there. We still have Chiesa, Locatelli. Our good European Championship center backs, right? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Before we go into our predictions, is there anything else you want to mention? Anything you need to get off your chest?
No. I just want to see. I think Chiellini said the same thing. I mean, the result is obviously the most important thing, but you need a good performance tomorrow. Because you're playing Chelsea, because you're missing players. I mean, if you put in a good performance with the circumstances, missing your 2 starting attackers and playing the European champions whilst missing those 2 players, and you put in a good performance, that's also... Yep.
It's a positive.
Yeah, I won't say but it's something to build on. Because when you come back, it's send it away and send it at home. So a positive result now means you can qualify against Zenit.
Build on it.
You can qualify. You can just. But if you lose
take
tomorrow,
the points against them and you go through.
Yeah, if you lose tomorrow and you come back from international football, you need to go away to Zenit. The pressure is on. It's big pressure. So, and also the game against Torino on Saturday. It's very important to win. You need to win. Because you're playing catch up. So if you lose tomorrow, let's say worst case scenario, you get smacked like 3-0, no chance. Then this team will crumble. They will crumble once again against Torino. They will put in an awful performance. But I expect the team to show up tomorrow.
You expect them to show up?
I expect them to show up. Just to put in a shift. Just not to basically lose big time. Or something like people are expecting, which I was expecting when we got drawn with Chelsea.
Yeah.
But now, I think they will put in a good performance.
I think they will too. I think that they're a type of team. They're led by a leader like Chiellini, and Allegri. Obviously, he's been there, done that. Well, not been there, done that, but you know what I mean. In big games, he's been there, done that, and I think again. We still could lose, but if the performance, if there's no mental errors, if there's none of that stuff, and they just beat us on a nice goal, you can take positives out of that.
Yeah,
it's not like losing. It's not like you can take positives out of losing to Empoli. You can't take positives out of losing even the Napoli game. There's no positives to take out of that.
No.
And I guess because the South Americans were playing, but if you lose to the European champions and you played a well-focused game. Everyone did to the best of their abilities their job. You just lost to a better team that night, and that's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
Because Chelsea right now are better, right? I think. Yeah.
I mean that's not up to debate. I mean, they're better.
I don't know. There's a quiet blank there. I was like, do you think we are better?
I would say even at the moment, Inter and Milan, they are better teams as us.
Yeah.
I don't say they have better players overall, but as a team, they're just much better than us. That's the reality.
Yeah.
That's what the standings are saying. That's what our performances are saying. So, it's what it is.
Okay. Prediction time. You go.
So, I'll say 1-1.
You're going to say 1-1.
Yeah.
Goal scorers and how we're going to score.
I said it a few minutes ago, Cuadrado.
You're going to say Cuadrado, so he's going to put in the performance that you are expecting from him, and he's going to score us a massive goal.
He's going to score a big goal, yeah.
I like that. And will the goal come from a mental mistake, or will it come from open play, like a nice goal from Chelsea?
No, it will come from open play.
Okay, fair enough.
No mental mistakes tomorrow.
So you're expecting a good game and a build up of a performance. I like that.
Yeah.
Confident. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going that way. Before everyone says I'm a Debbie Downer and negative Nancy, I'm just looking at what's happening right now. Yes, Chelsea have lost their last league game. They've drawn. Did they lose on penalties in the Carabao Cup?
No, they won on penalties.
Okay. They went to penalties in the Carabao Cup. Yes, their last two matches haven't been the greatest, and they're missing some players, but I'm still going to say Chelsea's going to win 1-0.
Hater.
I don't see any firepower from us, like potency. I see creative players that are nice at attacking, but we need to get them the ball, and I think their midfield is just way better than ours and they're going to have the ball a lot. And they're going to play some boring stuff, and I think we're going to lose 1-0.
I think Sheriff TV were saying the same things today.
Sheriff TV?
About Sheriff Fan TV. They were saying the same things about Madrid. They have better midfielders.
Yeah.
I mean, it's football. I mean,
yeah, no, for sure.
The logical thing will be that Chelsea will beat us. That will be logical. But logical would also be that Real Madrid would have won today easily, and they lost.
It's the Champions League, man. Anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, if you got on a bad day, you never know what happened. Red card, anything can happen.
Yeah.
So because today Milan were full control, and then Cassie does something stupid, and
they paid for it.
And they throw the game away.
Now
they threw the game away. So
yeah,
everything can happen. Let's hope, because we need a good performance. A 90-minute performance again, not 45 and then just quit playing.
Yeah,
we need 90 minutes concentration, and I mean.
So, yeah, it's exciting still. I'm still excited for the game. I'm a betting man though, and I see the odds. I see what I see on TV. I see Chelsea. I see our team, and I'm gonna still go with my 1-0 for loss, unfortunately for us, but I hope it's a good performance. Otherwise, like, they can still perform well, like we were just saying, and lose 1-0. It's still possible.
Yeah.
But it would be a shit result. But
I think
we've been saying, they're the European champions.
We need a result somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, we need.
And I'm not denying that. We definitely do.
This team needs a good result.
Yeah.
I mean, a 1-1 it's okay against Chelsea. A good performance, a solid performance, and 1 point against Chelsea at home, it's okay. At this moment in time, I mean, I would never have said that like 3 years ago or something like that. I want to say no, you need to beat them at home. Yeah, at this moment in time, I'll take a 1-1, because people forget they won the Champions League.
Exactly.
They won that deservedly, dominating Real Madrid, dominating City in that final, because City were. Yeah. They had no chance. I mean, it's not even close in my opinion. They never came close to scoring. No. They're off to a great start in the Premier League. Yeah, they got outplayed on Saturday against City, but they're still a good team.
Yeah.
Very well coached.
And Tuchel will have them ready.
Yeah,
Tuchel will have them ready. I think Allegri will have us ready, but at the end of the day, they have to play the match on the field.
I'm more scared of Serie A games this season than Champions League games. Because
for sure.
There's no pressure in the Champions League. There's pressure in Serie A.
Not at all.
Because you're 11 points behind Napoli, or 10, something like that. There's pressure. In the Champions League, there's no pressure. At the moment, there's no pressure. Just go out there and enjoy.
Yep. And I 100% agree with you on that. I think Justin is on the same boat. But when he says he doesn't care about the Champions League, he doesn't mean he doesn't care. Yeah, he's lying. He cares, but he doesn't like. It doesn't bother him if we do lose tomorrow, I think.
I mean, Allegri said it perfectly, because someone asked him, is there a clause in your contract, a bonus for winning the Champions League? And he said, yeah, I asked for it, because winning the Champions League is my desire.
It's something to strive for.
Yeah, it's my desire. We should all aim for it. That's why we are in it, basically.
Yeah.
Because the previous season, they were saying, it's a dream. Now he said, no, We want to win it in those 4 years.
Yeah.
That's the goal. We're in it just to win it. Yeah, and he said everybody needs to believe in it. Otherwise,
what's the point?
What's the point? Which I agree. I'm not saying we are winning the Champions League this season, but
yeah, it's a process. Philadelphia 76ers, trust the process.
Yeah,
trust the process.
Trust Bernardeschi as a striker.
Yeah. Year 1, Bernard striker against Chelsea in the Champions League. Anyway, is there any final thought from you before we wrap it up today?
No final thoughts.
No final thoughts. Just we'll see you on the pitch tomorrow.
About the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Excited.
Follow tomorrow's all the updates on the Juventus or on our Twitter account at bianconerizone. Follow on Twitter for all the nice pictures we have and the nice content. Follow Justin Saforo on Twitter at Justin Saforo. Follow myself at Gennady151 on Twitter. And at the end of the day, guys, enjoy tomorrow. It'll be a good one. It's always good when the two really big European giants play each other. So enjoy, guys.